Welcome back to Yogaxpress. It's all about moving the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. I have been very fortunate to have known so many amazing yoga teachers and participating. We call them yogis, but honestly, when I think of yogis in the traditional sense, I think of someone sitting on the mountaintops, Mount Kailash, sitting over there living an austere life. But if you practice austerity and discipline, in some sense, we are also yogis in our own right. I don't like to use it loosely, so I'm going to say yoga participants. We are all yoga participants in everyday life. Coming to the introductions, I'd first like to thank our amazing crew. In the control room, we have Antonio, Lizette, Tanya on manual camera, and we have James on robotic camera. Thank you so much, team, for hanging in there, waiting for us. Akram is going to be directing next week's episode. I believe he's also directing today's episode. So Akram, thanks again for coming in as well. Short notice. Right here on the mats, we have got Samara. Samara is also a producer here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network, but we needed an extra body and we had a full crew in the back. So I decided to call Samara in. Thank you for stretching with us, Samara.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm going to introduce Betty Ho. Betty is a yoga teacher. And Betty, you said you teach the blind?
Yes, Guild of the Blind.
Guild of the Blind?
I teach meditation there.
You teach meditation over
Yes.
there. Betty has promised to teach our group right here, and I believe we may have the same group coming back next week. She's going to teach us next week, and we're going to make sure that we get enough heat in our bodies, so we're going to carry this week's heat with Melissa Boo. Melissa is a yoga teacher, and even though we're not going to go too commercial about this, Melissa and I met at our Ayurveda school. Melissa, I'm going to have you tell us a little more about yourself. You are an Ayurvedic counselor as well. We're going to get you credits. In fact, they're up there right now.
Yeah.
But you're an Ayurveda counselor, but you're also a yoga teacher, right?
Yes, yeah. And yoga and Ayurveda are sister sciences.
Absolutely, yes.
So, the yoga is stretching the body and helping restore health that way.
Right.
And Ayurveda is looking at it through diet, meditation, breathing, different herbs, and all different ways to take care of yourself.
So you also have a pretty vast background. I looked at your biography, but I'd like you to let us know right here and our viewers as well where they can reach you. First of all, Facebook and Instagram.
Yes, yep. So I'm on Facebook and Instagram at Lomakatsi Living. Lomakatsi is a Hopi word for life and balance.
Spell it for us.
So that's Lomakatsi.
Right.
Lomakatsi Living. And I chose that name because we do live such, rushed city lives all the time. There's so much good work that needs to be done, and my background was originally in nonprofits and startup companies.
I remember you mentioned that before we started. So
Yeah.
what about the nonprofit? Which one is it?
Well, previously I was working with kind of organic farm, just doing all that kind of world-changing work.
Right,
And that's
right.
when I noticed that we really needed to spend more time taking care of ourselves while we're out there changing the world. And so now I volunteer with Yoga Urban Foundation.
Very good.
Yeah, and working with youth all over the city. And
Is that on your website, on lomakatsi.living?
yeah, it should be up there. Yep.
So if you've named it, we've named that organization right here, but if you want to check her out,
Yeah.
go physically to this organization, or
Yeah.
at least look her up.
They're up in Harlem.
Is there anything else you want to add?
I
About yourself.
About
Our
myself.
viewers want to know you.
Yeah, sure. I also teach Yoga Nidra, which is a meditative form of yoga.
My favorite.
Yes. It's adult nap time.
That's right.
And restorative yoga, hatha, vinyasa yoga. And I work a lot with people privately as well, so they can learn in the comfort of their own home.
Right, right.
Nice. Yeah.
Do you use a lot of props? Because you do realize we don't even have walls here.
I know, and that's okay. I prepared a class today that we could do, and I believe this is airing kind of during the holiday season too.
Yes,
So this could be
yes.
something you could adopt anywhere.
People can just put cushions all around the space.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, we're all yours today. If there's anything else you want to let our viewers know, you can go directly on camera, and I think Tanya is probably going to monitor this one. So anything else you want to add to our viewers? Any precautions you want to tell them?
No, I'm excited to practice with you guys here
Okay,
today, and
we're all
and
yours.
at home too. So yeah, and always with yoga, listen to your body. We're gonna take it very
That's
easy.
what I was hoping you'd tell us.
Yeah, and ground down and
No
maybe
fancy
energize.
stuff.
Oh, nothing fancy.
No hanging from ceilings and climbing walls. Okay, I'm
Not
really
today.
happy to hear that. I'm a little terrified of Betty's lesson. I'm wondering what she's going to take us through. So you're a good prep for me.
Well, warm up.
So go ahead.
Sure.
So how would you like us to start?
We're already doing it. We're gonna
Okay.
sit comfortably on our mats. You can bring your hands to rest on your knees, palms facing up. Roll your shoulders down your back. Find a nice long spine. And you can close the eyes and just, for a moment, begin to bring your attention inward. You can deepen the breath. In yoga, we inhale and exhale through the nose. As you inhale, feel the belly expand, the lungs expand. And on the exhale, the belly draws back in. Take one more breath on your own. And we'll meet with our hands at heart center. And gently open the eyes. And inhale, you can sweep the arms around. Bring the arms up above you. Hands come to meet. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Inhale, bring the arms back up. And on the exhale, the right hand comes down to the mat, left arm up above you. Come over, let me scoop back. Come over to the right side, ground down through the left hip, great. Inhale back up to center. Exhale over to the other side, left hand down, right arm above. Yeah, beautiful. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, the hands come back to the knees. We'll take the head and bring the right ear over toward the right shoulder, just stretching out the left side neck.
Is it okay to sit on my heels?
Yeah, sure. Whatever's comfortable. And from here, you can take your right hand and without pulling or stretching, just place the hand on the head and allow the weight of the hand to help deepen that stretch. Release on an exhale. Come back to center. And we'll bring the head to the other side. So the left ear toward the left shoulder. And gently rest the left hand on top of the head. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, you can drop the chin toward the chest, releasing the back of the neck. And slowly we'll make circles, almost making a circle with the nose more than the neck. So you don't have to let the head drop back all the way, just a gentle range of motion here. And then you can move in the opposite direction. One more round of circles. And when you're ready, you can meet with a neutral head facing forward. We'll roll the shoulders. So rolling the shoulders toward the front of the room first. Yeah. Just up to the ears and then forward. motion you can get within the shoulder blades just through something simple like this. And
Tanya, go ahead, try it. I know you're dying to. Tanya is our manual camera person. She's just dying to stretch her back.
there we go.
That's it.
And you can go the opposite way too. I feel like this is a good, call this the counter stretch for the desk.
Right, yeah, you're right. That's right, always hunched over.
Yeah. All right, the roll's complete. You can extend both arms out to either side. Now bring the right arm out in front of you. The left arm comes underneath. Great. Bend at the elbow and stack the elbows on top of each other. So if, Samara, yep, there you go. And now you can bring the backs of the hand to touch, or maybe you can bring the fingertips into the palm. Yeah, looks great. Bring the elbows up to about shoulder height. That's your neutral. And on the inhale, lift the elbows up toward the sky. Allow the heart to open, head to fall back, gentle lift. Exhale, round the spine, draw the elbows in toward the body. The shoulder blades draw apart. We'll inhale the elbows up. Exhale to round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back up to neutral. You can uncross your arms, extend the arms back out to either side. And now we'll bring the left arm out in front first. Right arm comes underneath. Bend at the elbows. And either the backs of the hands meet, or maybe wrap the fingertips into the palm. Beautiful. Find neutral, elbows up, same level as shoulders, great. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, come back up. You can release the hands and bring the hands back to the knees for a moment. So, Anna, you're sitting on your knees, but for those of us who are crossed, let's just quickly switch the cross of our legs. Help keep even hips. We'll do a few more stretches here while we're seated. Great. Inhale, bring the arms up above you again. Exhale, we'll come to a twist. The left hand comes to the right knee. The right hand can come behind you. Yep, you got it. Great. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, twist just a little bit deeper. And then inhale, the arms come back up above you. Exhale, we'll take it to the other side. Right hand to the left knee. Nice long spine, beautiful guys. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, the arms come back up overhead. Exhale, the hands back to your mat. Great. So from here, we're going to roll onto our knees and come to tabletop. If you're at home and you need a little padding under your knees, you can grab a blanket or a scarf, whatever's nearby. We'll come to tabletop. The hands come directly below the shoulders. The knees are right below the hips. Great. Nice long spine. Beautiful, everyone. So from here, just as we had the arms in that wrap earlier, we're going to find that same motion in the back in two poses called cat-cow. So inhaling, we'll draw the heart forward, lift the gaze, lift the chest, tuck the back toes, tailbone comes up toward the ceiling. Great. Exhale, ground down through the hands, round the spine, and allow the shoulder blades to draw apart. Inhale, draw the heart forward. Exhale to round. Inhale forward. Exhale to round. One more time at your own pace. We'll meet back in tabletop for a moment. Long spine. And then send the hips back to the heels. Find child's pose. The arms extend forward. You can hinge at the hips. Find a breath here. And then inhale your way back up to tabletop when you're ready. All right. From here, we're going to extend the right leg back. You can tuck the toes behind you.
I knew there was an agenda. She's going tougher now.
Yep. We're heating up. So the back toes are tucked. You can draw the heel back behind you to get a stretch in the foot and the back of the leg. Take a breath here. And then while pushing into the top of the left foot to help you ground down on these three limbs, begin to slowly lift the right leg up behind you, keeping that foot flexed. Great. Nice long spine. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the knee in toward the body. Now inhale, open the leg out to the side. So the side of the right leg lifts up toward the ceiling.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a stretch there.
Get into the hip. Yep. Exhale, extend the leg back. Back to that starting position. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale to open to the side. Yep. Exhale, extend the leg back.
Interesting. I never remember to open to the side. That's something I'm going to try.
Sure, yeah. And we'll take that one more time. So inhaling the knee in. Exhale out. Inhale, extend. Yeah. You can release the knee back to the mat. Take just a quick child's pose to help reset. And for this child's pose, see if you can lift the palms. So you just come up onto the fingertips.
Oh.
Yeah. Another, just a tiny adjustment, but you can really feel that stretch over in the arms and in the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So find one more breath here. And when you're ready, meet back up in tabletop. We'll take that on the other side. So tuck the back toes on the left leg. Find that stretch in the foot. Whole back leg. Maybe even shift your weight a little bit back and forth to help deepen that stretch. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Inhale, lift to the leg up. Exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale, extend the leg out. Exhale, back. So 2 more times. Draw the knee in. Out. Oh, yep. And back. Yeah. One more. Draw the knee in. Out. And back. There we go. You can release that leg back down, bend the knee. All right. One more child's pose again. Let's just reset. Nice, gentle practice to warm things up.
I know there's a killer pose somewhere in there coming up.
All right, inhale, we'll come back up to tabletop position. We're going to keep working in those hips that we just warmed up, getting that full range of motion. Mm-hmm. So bring your right foot up towards your right hand. That's where we start to feel like Twister. Yeah. All right. And from here, ground down through the front foot. Engage the core. Begin to lift up so you can find yourself in a low lunge. You can rest the hands just above the knee on the thigh. Take an inhale. Exhale, gently shift your weight forward to help deepen the stretch in the left thigh.
Yeah, some schools say don't let your knee go over the toes.
Yeah.
Is there much to that? Because honestly, it feels so much better going deep.
I do like that too. I try to stick with that and staying at 90 degrees, but if your knees feel good, your knees...
It feels good going deeper. I mean,
Yeah.
Is it okay for the knee to go over the toes?
I would try to keep it at night. You can always walk your foot forward. That's what I like to do.
I'm staying here.
Okay. You got it.
Feels good.
Yeah. All right. Well, here, let's come back up and we'll take it on the other leg. From here, I know we're a little tight. Try to extend your arms out if you can to either side. Okay? And we're going to bring the right hand to the inside of the right knee. Extend the left arm up and open. So we're finding an open twist. Draw the left shoulder blade up and back behind you to help find that opening in the heart. One more breath. And then release back to center. You can bring the left hand to the mat. Extend the right arm up and open. Now find a twist to the right. Inhale here. Exhale here. One more inhale. And exhale, you can lower the hand back down. Step the right leg back, knee to the floor, and the left leg comes now up toward the hand. Yeah. These are nice for if you're at a desk or seated for a while.
Right.
Get into those hips.
Good stretching.
And the back, and yeah. All right, so from here, ground down through the front foot, the top of the back foot, engage the core, come lift up for a low lunge. And you can bring the hands to rest just above the knee.
Hey guys in the control room, feel free, stretch with us. Just don't take your eyes off of the screen, but stretch with us. Feels good.
Yeah.
Especially the quads on the right side.
And with yoga, so many simple stretches can have such a big impact.
Right. Way to go, Tanya.
All right, studio participants.
Yeah.
Okay, one more breath. Okay, can release, come back up to that neutral for a moment. We'll bring the left hand to the inside of the left knee. Right arm extends up and open. Find an open twist. And you might find a little resistance here where the knee is pressing into the hand and the hand is pressing into the knee. That can help you find some expansion as well. One more breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Lower the right hand to the mat. Open the left arm. Take the twist on the other side. Find one more breath. And then lower the left hand back down to the mat. Left knee lowers as well, meets the right. And from here you can tuck the toes, lift up and back for down dog position.
We have 3 minutes of stretching.
We got 3 minutes already. Take a child's pose. Come up and back for down dog when you're
I wish
ready.
we could keep going.
I
That'd be so
know.
nice.
Oh. Just find one more nice deep leg stretch for you here. This looks great. From here, inhale the right leg up. Kick up and back behind you. You can bend the knee, open the hip, And then release. Yeah.
Does this have a name called Rockstar? Is this the one?
Almost. This is a down dog split.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. When you're ready, you can bring the foot back down. Rockstar. That's one to warm up to. We'll take that on the other side, so you can exhale the left leg up and back. Flex the foot. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Find a breath or two here. And then you can lower the foot back down. You can rest the knees back onto the mat. And bring the hips to the heels for child's pose. One last time. Inhale your way back up to a seat. And we'll cross the legs this time on our mat. We'll all find that cross-leg position. Bring the hands to the knees. Close the eyes. Bring that attention back inward and take a moment to thank yourself for taking care of your body and mind, practicing yoga.
Amazing. After a simple stretch like that, I'm suddenly finding myself sitting up, taking my shoulders back, getting ready for Betty.
Yeah. Thank you guys for practicing together.
Thank you so much. That
was
feels
beautiful.
amazing, feels really lovely. Melissa Abu. Melissa is a yoga teacher and an Ayurvedic health counselor. Make sure you check her out. lomakatsi.living.
Yes.
Instagram and Facebook. Melissa's credits may come up one more time. Also, she'll be in the rolling credits on behalf of Samara and Betty Ho, another yoga teacher who I'm dying to try out, but I'm also terrified to some extent because I've been reading up about her as well. So we have on crew Tanya Perez on the manual camera. On robotic camera, we have James Litgett. You've got the credits coming up right there. Antonio Camacho, responsible for the sounds. He's on audio and the graphics as well. Lizette Perez on the switch. She is the person who makes sure she picks the best shots that everyone else has got. And Akram Abiskaron. Thank you so much. Akram is directing the episode today. Thank you all for hanging in there. Richard Swanson, thank you so much for facilitating, making us all look so good right here. Nice lights. And I think there's only one other thing I need to add. The opening music, the 3 ohms, which we heard very faintly, so the next time it's going to come up a little louder. The 3 ohms are from a CD called Sapta Tandavam, body music created just for Yogaxpress by Cesar de Para, who is right now in Spain. So Cesar, if you're watching us, thank you. Any other questions for Melissa, Samara, and Betty? We probably have about 30 seconds. No? But that was a great workout. It really felt good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll just add quickly one more time. Just simple stretches. Yoga's for everybody.
Right. Literally.